Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of the class. I really enjoyed getting to see some old friends, people that I've had in other classes, and meet some new friends. I especially like that we have such a broad variety of majors and people's interests in this class, with the commonality that everyone loves young children. That was very, very clear in your discussion posts. It's really nice to have people that have worked with infants and toddlers and preschoolers, people that are in public school, that are in private childcare, ed psych majors. So it's really nice that we're going to get to see all different kinds of views and see things through different lenses for this course. That's great. You'll notice my office is a little bit cleaner than my first video, cleaned up from the holidays. So I apologize for all the mess in the background when I spoke with you last. So this past week, we had a discussion about high quality, and then we all did our assignment about our personal philosophy of education, and you guys did a great job. I love how many of you are already familiar with the National Association for the Education of Young Children. Oddly enough, everyone in the country refers to it as NACY. The entity itself refers to be referred to as the National Association for the Education of Young Children. And in New England, we call it NIAC. So just a little weird tidbit. So if you're someplace other than in New England and you hear one of us refer to NAEYC, or the National Association for the Education of Young Children, as NIAC, and you hear somebody else talking about NACY where you are, that's why. So that was great. I'm glad y'all did that. Just a little request that with regard to both graded work and especially discussions, starting your discussions early in the week. I know the first post to your initial response to the prompt is not due till Thursday night, but when people can get an early start on the discussion board, it gives us more of a chance to have that robust, rich discussion amongst ourselves, instead of waiting until Saturday afternoon and everybody's responding to everybody else. And it ends up being not quite as authentic of a discussion. It's more a compliance issue than a really let's have a meaty discussion. So that's my request for this week and for the rest of the course. So thank you. You should all have gotten your papers back, and if you haven't taken a class with me before, you'll note that I make quite a few comments on your work, and I do try to get your work back to you as quickly as possible, because I want my comments on your assignment for that week to inform your work going forward. So I hope that's helpful for you. For this coming week, we're going to be talking about learning needs and cultural awareness. And many of you did mention in your discussion about high quality the need for cultural awareness and to understand a child's context. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this week's information. There's a lot about the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, and I know there are several of you who just took Intro to Special Education with me during the last course, so I'm sure you have a really strong background in that, and we're going to be continuing the discussion about English language learners, and so that will talk about cultural sensitivity, and then you're going to be writing about cultural awareness this week. Don't forget to, if you haven't already found a location for your observation assignment due in week 5, I would get on that as quickly as possible. We don't want you to hit the end of the course and run into some kind of a snafu with being able to get that done. And it has happened. It's not pretty. And then any of you that are education majors, you should be working to develop a plan to take the MTEL. So if I can be of any assistance with any of those things, let me know. I might not have the answers, but hopefully I can find out where I can get the answers for you. So dig into the week 2 work. Keep thinking about your observation assignment. Get that location if you haven't gotten it already. And post early, post often. And I look forward to getting to know all of you even a little bit better this week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.